Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another video. And in today's video we're gonna look at another monthly of my stash. This time it's gonna be for May, and I'm gonna kind of present a couple different products that I want to focus on in that month, whether it's new products that I want to be able to haul, or all the products that I want to use up, or just products that I haven't used in a while or are in projects and collections that I want to focus on. So hopefully you'll enjoy that. We're gonna kind of take a look at the entire face and go through different categories. And in case you're new here, hi, my name's Sasha. I love indie makeup, I love colorful makeup, I love eyeshadows especially. I love these kind of monthly collections, curated collections, and also different like project pens and stuff like that. You will definitely see a couple of those in this video. And yeah, so hopefully you'll find something here that you'll like to see. In case you're interested in this look, it's my last look in my like review video of the Chromebook by DD Signature. The review is coming up tomorrow, so just stay tuned for that. But that's what I'm wearing, and that's actually one of the products that I want to focus on this month, because obviously I've only used it 3 times for the review, and I would like to get more uses out of it. A, because I really want to like learn the formula, and B, because I feel like the shades are very appropriate for this type of season. Like they're kind of, you can use them all year round because you have kind of everything. So that is one of those things. And today I've used it for the 3rd time, but I'm gonna count 2 uses as the starting point, because I always make the list the last day of like previous month, and then I filmed the video on the 1st, so that's kind of how it is. And also my April Shop My Stash recap is coming at some point. I think it's gonna come out at like in like a week probably. Then another product, one product that I want to like use up, and I've actually had it in last month's Shop My Stash, and it actually made me like use it a lot, and I'm very close to using it up, and then I might create this shade again. But I frankened my Odin's Eye eyeshadow from the Merry Christmas palette. It's called Gingerbread, and I mixed it with a Essence All About Matte setting powder, and I've been using this as a blush. I've actually used it many times as a blush, like almost like, I don't remember the exact number, but I would use it almost every other day. And there's not much product left. In case you're interested in why there's like so many holes, it's just because I haven't really pressed it the best. And even though it was like mixed in alcohol, there were like bubbles, I guess. So yeah, it has these little craters, but it works fine. There's nothing wrong with it, there's no problem with it, it functions well, so I don't have a reason to not use that. And since it's a franken of 2 different products, how I'm counting it is I will just, every single time I use this, I will add 1 more use to the eyeshadow and also the translucent powder. And for this Shop My Stash, I'll just like write down a little line here and kind of count it like that. So that's how I keep track of this. Then next product is product that I hope I'm gonna use up, because I've already took the stopper out, and it's the Rimmel Kind and Free Concealer in the shade 10 Fair. I took the stopper out like 2 weeks ago, so I've already used it multiple times since then, and I'm definitely noticing a lot less of product in the packaging, but there's still something. So yeah, by the end of the month this will definitely be completely used up. I've currently we have 286 uses, and I think I used up the Rimmel Lasting Radiance last year, and I think that had like either less than 300 or a little over 300 uses. So this can't be too far because it's the same exact packaging. It's just slightly different formula, but it's the same packaging, it's the same size and everything, so you can fit the same amount of product. So it shouldn't really differ too much, and I use it in the same areas. So yeah, I think this one, well, I know this one is not gonna be here in a month, and that makes me very happy because I like, obviously, like, I've used it so many times, and even though I like it, I like the last ingredients more, and also like you just get bored of products if you use them so much. So thankfully it's just a concealer and I don't need that to be like super exciting. Then I have a returning product because I haven't really used it last month. I think I've only used it once or something. And it's the Colourpop Super Shock highlighter in the shade Hippo. I have mine depotted because it fell out of the packaging, and the pan is actually magnetic, which is normal for Colourpop. So yeah, this shade, which is really pretty, like I love this shade. Lately, I've been using my eyeshadows as highlighters, and also I don't know, I haven't really been focusing on that. Because recently I used up one of the blushes from this Super Shock collection, so I'm just kind of jaded a little bit. But I think since I had kind of like a break for a month, I think now I'm gonna be good again, and I'll be able to use it. Like, if I would use it at least like 5 times, 6 times, like that would be wonderful, because we're currently at 37 uses, and yeah, I would like to get to 50 uses before the summer break starts. Then I have a mascara that I started using at the beginning of last month. I think I had like one use in the beginning of April. We're currently at 31 uses. It's this Lash Princess mascara. It's the false lash effect, because I think they have a couple different versions of this. From Essence, I don't know if I mentioned that. And yeah, currently at 31 uses. Usually their mascaras last me like 45 to 50 uses. That's like the general mark for them. So I should also be able to use this one up. It would be really nice to like use up 2 products. That would make me very happy. So that's for mascara. Then I have my BYOP for spring. I decided to always have a seasonal BYOP that I make on my own, and for this season, for spring, I made this cute little, well, I mean, I think it's cute. I don't know if you agree with that, but in my opinion, it's a cute color story that I enjoy a lot. And I've actually used it already a couple of times, but I would like to get a little bit more uses out of that, especially since this has one shade from the Woodlands Eye Christmas Eve palette that I would like to use up, and also it has this, am I touching the right shade? No, this one, this shade, which is in my Pendos eyeshadows. So I would just like to focus on this palette as a whole, and maybe even have some good progress on these 2 shades, and obviously a couple others, because there are a couple that are so close to pan, and like I would love to hit a pan, like this Haron shade by Terra Moons, this Star Sign by Terra Moons, what else, this airbending, sorry, no, waterbending, from this palette. It has like a really nice dip, and these pans are really shallow, because these are the like original pans from this palette, and usually in their magnetic palettes they have like really shallow pans. So that one is also close. I think even this mango sorbet shade from Makeup Beauty Show, because it is quite flaky, and I've already had it for a while and I've used it for many looks. I feel like that one could also be close to pan. So it will be just wonderful to like not only have a BYOP that will be used throughout the season, but also to actually like get some pens in my singles and depotted shades, because I don't get to use them as often usually. So this palette has 9 uses currently, so if you could get to like 15, that would be really nice in my opinion. I actually used the green shimmer this one so many times outside of this palette, because I would usually take it out and have it with my magnetic palette, with like my face products that I always carry with me. So if I would only count the uses of this shade, this palette would already have like 30 uses, but I don't, it feels like cheating. So I only count, if I use this shade, I count the uses of this palette only if I actually like touch other shades with it. If I only use it on its own, then I don't add a use for this palette, if that makes sense. So that's for that one. Then what else? Then obviously the DD Signature, as I mentioned, another new palette that I'm currently reviewing. I already have a first impression review and 2 looks, but I haven't hauled it yet. Is the Smitten palette by the Everyone, which I bought together with the Chromebook, and it looks like this. It is gorgeous. I've used it 3 times currently, and I would like to get more uses out of it. Use each shade 3 times. I think that shouldn't be too hard since there's not that many shades, and I think I can use it with the Chromebook because there are a couple lighter shades that will fit with the darker shades, and obviously the shimmers I can just use with anything. So that one, I hope I'm gonna get some nice uses out of that. So the Smitten, what else? Then I have my Project Pen palette for this year, which is the Shall We Makeup Liana palette, that I would like to at least have a pen in every single shade by the end of the year. And it only has 4 shades, so it shouldn't be that hard, but I have so many green palettes, either in my Project Pen, Pendos eyeshadows, like my entire Pendos eyeshadows for this month, or like from last month, is all greens. And also I have a lot of green palettes in my Project 20 uses and stuff like that, so it is kind of harder for me to use this, but I hope I'm gonna be able to get at least like 5 uses in it. Like, that would be wonderful. But yeah, at least a couple of uses here and there for this one. But Liana currently has 28 uses altogether. So Liana, then I have my Spring Magic palette by Unearthly, and I actually picked this one because this is the only palette for my spring collection. Every single season I make like top 10 palettes for that season, and this is the only one from that collection that I haven't really used all that much. All the other ones have like 8 uses, 6 uses, or something like that, but this one only has 1 use currently, so I would like to change that because it is a beautiful palette. I love the formula of this. Like, this is genuinely my favorite Unearthly palette that I own. The mattes are wonderful, they're great quality, they're great, it's a great color story, and the shimmers are so pretty. And I use a lot of these shimmers as face highlighters, and 2 of these mattes even as face, how do you call that? It's like blushes. Sorry, I just forgot that word completely. So I use this palette a lot when I remember to. When I remember to, yeah. So that's for the Spring Magic, and the last palette is this Mio Mika Frog's Tales palette, and mainly for these 2 shades, which are repressed shades from the Christmas Eve and Merry Christmas by Odin's Eye. I depotted them, and I have them here, and I would like to use them up, or at least like use them a couple times, because I've been forgetting that they are in this palette. And also this palette I think is in the spring collection as well. Today and yesterday as well, I've used these 2 browns, like I mixed them for my brow, so I definitely can use these 2 for brows. Obviously I have the black for liner, so I can use this palette in a couple different ways, and I would like to do that. Yeah, that's my plan with this one. And this one I currently used 17 times, so 18 with the dip. Yeah, the number is 17. And I think that's everything for this video and for this entire collection. Let me know what product you would use or choose for this month. And if you have any of these products, what do you think about them? I think we have a really nice collection. Like, I kind of have most colors that I would want or that I could want. A lot of different options, a lot of different things, and couple possible products that I can use up. So I feel pretty content with this collection, and I hope we're gonna have a lot of progress at the end of the month. May is longer month, right? Yeah, I think it has 31 days. So like, we should have some progress. Honestly, like, every single day counts, because it can really change the numbers quite a bit. So yeah, let me know what you thought about this video. Let me know if you've enjoyed it, and I'll be super happy to see you tomorrow with the DD Signature review, which I'm so excited about because it's my first time trying DD Signature. But have a wonderful, wonderful day, and see you tomorrow. Bye!